If you're sending the same email to everyone on your list, there's a good chance you're leaving a lot of potential on the table. That's why you need to be using audience segmentation. Segments automatically put the right subscribers into the right buckets so you can send the right message to the right person. I know, right? In MailerLite, you'll see both segments and groups. So what's the difference? Groups are created manually. You decide who goes in and who comes out. And I want to be very clear that groups do not change on their own, while segments are automatic. You set up the rules or conditions once, and MailerLite handles it from there. If someone on your list meets the conditions that you set, they're in. And as soon as they don't meet those conditions, they're out of the segment. It's fully automatic. Let's build one, and that'll help you visualize it better. As usual, we will start on the MailerLite dashboard. Head on over to subscribers in the left navigation. And then before we click into segments, I want to bring your attention over to this top section right here. These are segment templates, just a preview from our segment library. This means that the rules are predefined to segment your audience based on the outcome that you want. So you can see that we've got Delight Devoted Customers. This is going to add anyone who opened or clicked in the last 60 days. And then you can, of course, customize the time frame. And then watch how the rules change if I click over to turn readers into action takers. Now you can see how it's targeting anyone who's opened an email in the last 90 days, but their click rate is also less than 20%. These are both segments, but the subscribers within the segment will change depending on what rules you set. If you click See More, then you'll be brought over to our segments library where you can see other segments templates. But for now, let's go back over to the subscribers page and then we'll click over to segments. The first thing that you might notice is that you can see all of the segments that have been made right on this front page. To create a new one, let's click Create Segment. And then from here, you can start from scratch or you can choose from our segments library like we saw earlier. For now, let's start from scratch and then take a look at how to combine rules to make segments work for us. You can segment based on a lot of different things, like email activity, who's opened or clicked recently, sign up date, so you can treat new subscribers differently than longtime ones. Time zone is great if you're sending time-sensitive content, and then even purchase behavior if you've got an e-commerce integration set up. All right, now let's build one so you can see how this works in real time. Let's go ahead and give the segment a name, and then hit Create. All right, so a quick tip on naming, make sure that you keep it descriptive. Once you have 20 or more segments, then you will thank yourself later. So let's go ahead and choose our filter to set the condition. Select the dropdown, navigate over to Email Actions, and this is going to be one that has engaged subscribers within the last 30 days. And notice that you can change the time frame. Next, you can notice that if you adjust the rules, the subscriber count updates in real time. You can see how many people in your list match the segment rules. Now we can make it a little bit more specific. Hit and means that a subscriber has to meet every condition, or means that they just have to meet one of them. Then we're going to select Email Actions, and then Clicked, and then leave it to 30 days as well. Now this segment only includes people who opened and took an action. These would be your most engaged subscribers, the ones who would be likely to buy, respond, or share when you ask. Once you're done defining the rules in your segment, hit Save Changes. All right, so now that segment is live, and every time someone opens and clicks within the last 30 days, they're automatically in and you don't have to touch it. Now, using a segment in a campaign is pretty straightforward. Once you reach the step to select your recipients, you'll see your segments right there. If you select just that segment, you can send it to only those subscribers in that segment. You can also exclude segments, groups, send to multiple segments, etc., depending on what type of campaign that you're sending and who you want to receive it. Segments don't just help you send better campaigns either, because they can power your automations too. To start, you can use a segment as a trigger to start a workflow. Go over to Automations, create a new automation. Let's start from scratch, give it a name, and then hit Start Building. Now for the trigger, you're going to select Joins a Segment. So the moment someone lands in the segment that you just created, it will automatically start this automation. You can also use segment membership as a condition step inside of an existing workflow, meaning your automation can branch based on whether a subscriber is in a segment or not. In practice, this means that someone can join your newsletter, triggering the automation. At a certain point, you add a condition. For the condition, select Segment Membership, and then select which segment you'd like them to be a part of. For example, the segment that we had just created. Hit Save, and then whether they meet the conditions for that segment, they would either go down the Yes path or the No path. That way, you can have one automation with two different experiences based on where that subscriber is, and it's all automated. Segments are one of those features where the more specific you get, the more useful they become. But if you're just getting started, then you'll want to keep it simple. And as you learn what your subscribers are responding to, then you'll naturally start layering in behavioral filters or conditions, automation branching, etc. If this video helped, remember to like and subscribe for more of the best tips in email marketing. I'll see you in the next video.